Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Thursday, February 9th. So this is going to be a paint with me. Diamond paint with me. Which I just realized I forgot to turn on my light pad. There we go. So, I did no video yesterday. Yesterday wound up being a pretty long work day. Got started a lot earlier than I normally do and worked until almost 7 o'clock. So no video happening yesterday. I did finish the other section that's over there. So I'm now on this section and I'm filling in the black. So that will probably take the bulk of the video. But before we get started with, we're going to do a tag. And before I read my gratitude list, I want to tell you about a stitching friend of mine who I have met in person a couple of times and who is a very lovely woman and a wonderful stitcher, and her name is Minnie Gray. So she has a Flosstube, and you know, unfortunately, I can't keep up with everyone. I hardly watch YouTube. And so Terry messaged me this morning and told me about Minnie. Minnie just did a video, which I will link it down below, where she tells us she has been diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer that she actually has been battling since July of last year. She looks really good. She said she's feeling stronger. But she also started a fundraiser for Innova Health System Foundation, and that is who I'm pretty sure has been helping her with her treatment. So I'm going to link her video down below, and in her video, she has a link to the fundraiser. I went ahead, so if you go to donate, you buy a t-shirt for $20. But then you can also donate additional money. So I got the t-shirt and it's for lung cancer. I think Minnie had a hand in designing it with custom something. I forget who the company is. It's all in her video. But I also donated an additional $25 because every single thing that she gets, she is going to donate to the Innova Health System Foundation. So I am a huge believer in supporting causes like that, especially when it is people like Minnie. Like I said, I've met her a handful of times in person, and she was one of the OG Flosstubers, where in the very beginning when we were starting up, she started her channel, and she is a lovely, wonderful person, and I am so sorry to hear of her diagnosis, but I'm going to pray for her healing and comfort and peace with it. And hopefully she'll beat it and be around for a long, long time. So please go check out her video. Donate to the charity if you are so inclined. If you follow me or a friend of mine on Facebook, I even shared the charity on my Facebook, which, if you know me, I go on Facebook mostly to look at the diamond painting and stitching groups. I don't really look at my feed. I don't post hardly ever. I will post something like that. So I did post the charity on my Facebook page. Okay. So my gratitude list, I'm going to read my list from yesterday as well, because I did plan on doing a video yesterday. It just didn't happen. But I had 8 things on my list yesterday. So number 1 was I work from home, because I woke up and I was just tired yesterday. And so when I have days where I feel like that, I'm very grateful that I work at home, because I don't have to put on pajamas or get all fixed up if I don't want to. Number 2, Bill. And yesterday I wrote down that I admire his generosity. He will give you the last dollar in his pocket, the shirt off his back. He really is one of the most generous people I know, and I love that about him. Number 3, a new book from Mary Kubica came in at the library, and it's called The Nicest Couple, I think, or Just the Nicest Couple. So I was able to check that out. I'm reading the new book by Kirsten Moglin right now called The Family Secret. It's pretty good. Number 4, pre-made dough for cookies at the grocery store. So Jill messaged me yesterday and was like, I made these peanut butter buddy bars, and it got me thinking. I was like, ooh, I should go to the store and get cookie dough. Now, I'm not a cook. I am not a baker. I like the pre-made chocolate chip cookie dough made by Pillsbury, and they even make it now where it's already formed into the cookie shape. So you literally just have to buy the dough, plop it on a pan. That is my kind of baking. So I went and got that and made cookies. Man, they turned out so good. Number 5, the trial that I was supposed to be on for the next 2 weeks has been postponed to July. And I can't say that I'm upset about that. A trial's a lot of work. It's more money, but it's a lot of work. So I'll explain about work in a second because I've had some anxiety about it. Number 6, I have everything I need. That's going to be on the list every single day. I wake up and I have literally a house, heat, electricity, water, food, clothing. I have the basics met. That's the most important thing. Number 7, that I have good genes. I can't tell you in the past couple of weeks how many times I've had people say that I have such good skin. The woman at the eye doctor said that. The tech that saw me before the doctor. My dental hygienist says it every time I go in there. And, you know, when you look at yourself every single day, you tend to not think that, I guess. And when I really stop and think about it, my mom and my grandmother, even up until her dying day, hardly any wrinkles on her face, very smooth skin. So I have good genes in that department. So I am very thankful because when I'm 60 or 70, I'll probably look 50. Let's go, right? And then number 8 was healthy foot cream. So I don't know about you, but I have always battled, and again, something that could be hereditary, I guess, or just in my body chemistry. I've always struggled with dry, cracked feet. And I have put Vaseline and socks and soaked my feet and this and that. Well, the people that make the Working Hands cream, and I want to say it's O'Keeffe's, they make a healthy feet cream. It's a godsend, truly. So I've been using that for the past couple of days. And really what it means is once I get my feet like perfectly smooth, because I can do that, I need to use that cream every night to maintain it, and it would never get back to what it was. I got lazy and just at night didn't feel like doing it, and I've paid the price now. Okay, so today's list, I have 5 things. Number 1, day off today. The job we were originally slated for today rescheduled until March 15th, so was off today. Number 2, coffee, always comforting. Coffee is one of my favorite things in the entire world. Number 3, Bill. He truly is the person that knows me best. And, you know, he knows how to make me laugh. He knows when I'm not having a good day. He knows kind of what will cheer me up or just to let me be. He knows most of the time how I'm going to react to something before I even react to it. I don't think anyone else in this world knows me like that. Number 4, Amazon. And I wrote mascara because when you have pink eye or conjunctivitis, which I'm pretty sure I had in that left eye, you have to throw away mascara. And I had not, today was the first day I've actually worn eye makeup in almost 2 weeks. But I said, you know, I'm going to throw away that mascara. So I went on Amazon and I looked up mascara that I could get like today. And I was able to order some. And I just think that is a wonderful, wonderful service of the internet that we now have Amazon and can get something within, like, it's supposed to be here by 3 o'clock because I have a hub, an Amazon hub, like 7 minutes from my house. So that's why I'm able to get some stuff like within 2 hours. And then number 5, I said I have everything I need. Of course, that's going to be on my list every single day. Okay. So that was my list for yesterday and today. So let's get into some diamond painting, and I will tell you, we're going to talk about the mica method, Jade's mica method again, because I had a comment and a question, and it got me researching some things. So we're going to talk about that in a second. But I've had anxiety about work the last couple days only because one of my team members is very frustrated with our work. Work in the industry that I work in it's different all the time. Sometimes we have a lot of work, sometimes we don't. It's just the nature of the business. You know what? I think I'm going to do these. I'm going to pull up my sleeve here. And we have not been extremely busy, except last week we worked, not last week, the week before we worked all 5 days. But normally we work 3 to 4 days a week. And every day, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, recently we have had problems with audio. And the person I work for seems to think that her sound card in her computer is not compatible with Windows 11. So she is trying to fix and rectify the issue. She has ordered new sound cards and things like that. Well, yesterday we had an issue with the audio. And one of my things is when we have an issue with audio, I'm the one that deals with it. Nobody else on our team does, meaning that the first, I want to say 20 pages, we didn't have audio. The other 2 team members didn't have to do anything except just sit and wait. I'm the one that got the backup audio at the lunch break, and I edited those pages. So when things like that happen, nobody else fixes it but me. And one of our team members, who is a valued team member, she has been with us for as long as I've been with the person I've worked for, and that's been 6 years now. She is a great editor, and I am just afraid, I'm going to be completely honest, I'm afraid she's going to leave the team, which puts me in a position of finding somebody else and then finding another backup, because not everybody's available all the time. And that is probably, besides being able to hear the job in audio, that is probably my biggest stress, is making sure the jobs are covered when we have them. And anyone who does my job, that is the nature of it, meaning you don't know from day to day, usually, what you're going to have. So I've talked about it with the person I work for, and I know I have to trust God. And that is probably one of the hardest things that I have with, is trusting that God has a plan. He already knows what's going to happen. He won't give you more than you can handle. Instead of worrying and being anxious, there is a scripture that says, do not trust in your own understanding. Give it all to God and He'll make your path straight. Meaning you have to trust in Him and not worry about anything. Well, that is easier said than done. So that is probably my biggest struggle. So I wrote about it in my journal. That's what I do now. I write about stuff like that in my journal and just pray. Just pray for a solution, for the guidance to be able to find somebody, because that seems to be a very difficult task. And yeah, just to have it figured out. Because like when I'm on vacation, like when I go to my retreats for those 2 days, I try to find coverage well in advance. And if this team member leaves, she will be sorely missed. I will just be heartbroken. Because when I am not there, she takes my position for the day. But anyway, okay, so that's going on. And yeah. Okay, so let's get into some lighter topics, because I do not want this Paint With Me to be all morose and all about stuff like that. Okay. So if you remember a couple days ago, I showed Jade's method, the mica method of hiding gaps in a diamond painting, where you apply the mica powder with a toothbrush, and then it will get in between the gaps, and it really was amazing, her video. So I had someone comment, and I thought I would talk about it because it is a valid concern, I guess, and I never really paid attention to Diamond Art Club's lifetime warranty. Okay, so their question was, do you think applying the mica powder would void Diamond Art Club's warranty? And I said, I have no idea. And I haven't asked Diamond Art Club. I'm thinking that it would, because you applying some outside element to the diamond painting, if you seal your diamond painting, it voids the warranty. If you purchase the kit from someone else who purchased it, the warranty is voided. So I was like, I'm going to look up what their warranty is. So I'm going to read it to you, because I went on their, it is posted on their site. Okay, so they offer, first of all, they offer a free accidental spill insurance that covers diamond replacements, as well as a 30-day return period if you change your mind about your purchase. If you are starting a warranty claim, I guess if something's wrong with your canvas, you have to email them with a couple of other little things, like your full name, your order number, description of the issue, and a photo. Now, their lifetime warranty applies to all Diamond Art Club kits and its contents, including canvas, diamonds, and tool kits, which are bought through our online store and authorized retailers only. So like if you buy a kit from someone on DAC Fans group on Facebook, that warranty is voided. It covers all defects, including missing or wrong diamonds, diamonds losing their shine, diamonds falling off after completion, missing or damaged toolkit accessories, adhesive issues, and canvas rips, wrinkles, creases, and scratches. Now that's lifetime. So if you have a kit and your diamonds start falling off after you've completed it, you email them and show them a picture. I'm guessing they will refund your money or give you a comparable kit or something. I will tell you, I have done quite a bit of Diamond Art Club kits, and I have never had diamonds fall off. That's just my experience. I've never had that happen. However, the warranty does not apply to add-on items like diamond organizers and light pads, because Diamond Art Club does sell accessories. The warranty is also void for items bought through a third party, as in someone on like the DAC Fans group, and or if you seal your diamond art painting kit. So if you seal it, the warranty is voided. Now, like I said, I would err on the side of caution and say that it probably would be voided if you put mica powder on it, but I don't know for sure. So all I can say is I would advise you, if you have that question, to email them or message them on their Facebook page. I'm sure someone will give you a clear answer. Now, the second question that they had was, this person was concerned about diamonds falling off because of the mica powder getting underneath of them. And Jade made it crystal clear in her video that you need to apply the mica powder after you are completed the diamond painting, the entire diamond painting. Because if you get mica powder, like if I got mica powder on this section right here, it's going to take away the stickiness of the canvas and you're not going to be able to lay diamonds down. Now, this person said, like I said, I'm afraid of the mica powder getting underneath of diamonds already placed and then them falling off. So this is what I told them. When I am done a diamond painting, I take one of those rollers, and I use a Mod Podge roller. That's how I use that way back when I first started diamond painting. You can use a rolling pin. All of these companies now make a roller where I lay the diamond painting on a flat surface and I will roll over every inch of it to make sure all of the diamonds are pressed down. I really do not think, because Jay didn't even mention that, when you put the mica powder around it, it's only going to stick to the spaces in between your diamonds that show. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to migrate underneath of diamonds. Now, I'm not an expert, but I would think that if your diamonds are really stuck down, if you roll over them with something, it's not going to get underneath of them and pop them off. But that's just my opinion. So, to clarify all of that, because that person, and those are things I never even gave a second thought when I mentioned Jade's method. Okay. So, today's tag, and I mean, we're already 21 minutes into this video. I went on, I have a site called the YouTube Society where they have a bunch of tags you can answer. And these are, would you rather? So there's a whole bunch. Like they have like 50 or 60 questions. I mean, there's 50 just in like the normal one. And then they have some funny ones. And so I'm just going to try to do maybe the 50. I'm going to do a couple because I'm thinking that some of these questions are going to spark stories from me, because that seems to happen. Okay, so number 1, would you rather listen to the Hannah Montana soundtrack or only be able to watch QVC for the rest of your life? QVC, all the way. First off, I've bought things from QVC. It's a shopping channel. The lamp that I have on my wall in my office that looks like a flower vine, Bill got that for me the first year we got together, and he bought it off of QVC or Home Shopping Network. And it is a lamp that I love so very much, and I've never been able to find another one. And I told him, if this thing like goes up, you're going to be rewiring it and fixing it, because I'm never going to get rid of it. Whatever house we move to next, you're putting that on the wall in my office. I will have that lamp forever. I love it so very much. The base of it, like the vine, is like heavy wrought iron. And then the lamp shade is like stained glass. I love it. I love it so much. It is one of my favorite things that he has ever bought me. And he bought that as a surprise for my birthday. He saw that and was like, I know you would love that. And yes, indeedy. Okay, number 2, would you rather live in a cave or live on the beach? I think I would rather live in a cave, and here's why. First of all, a cave has shelter. So if it's raining or snowing or whatever, I would have shelter, and I could also go out of it if I wanted to enjoy the sun or good weather. If you're living on a beach, you better be in a tent or something, because you're going to need some kind of shelter, but you would be exposed to the elements. All right, number 3. Would you rather go through life without the internet or without your best friend? Wow, that's a fighting question. I would definitely go without the internet. People aren't replaceable. You know what I mean? And sometimes I think the internet has done more harm than good, because if we never knew the internet existed, we would never know any different as far as having to order stuff through catalogs and go actually in stores to do shopping. Diamond Art Club probably wouldn't exist, although they might, because You would just have to order stuff through the mail through a catalog, right? But yeah, I would not be choosing the internet over Jill or any of my online friends I have. Get out of here. No, that one's a no-brainer. Number 4, would you rather be born rich and stupid or poor and smart? If you're born stupid, do you know it? Because if you're born rich and stupid, you can hire people to do everything for you, right? I'm right. That one's a toughie. I would have to say rich and stupid. That sounds horrible though, doesn't it? Okay. Number 6, would you rather have a stone in your shoe constantly or feel a tag from your clothing constantly rub against your skin? Oh boy. Let me tell you, one of my biggest pet peeves are tags in clothing. I don't know why companies do not just print the tag on the shirt now. A lot of people do. I always take a seam ripper and remove any tag in a shirt. I feel like I would have to say the stone in my shoe. I don't know. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. But I mean, 24/7 feeling a tag rubbing against your skin, would hate that. All right, number 7, would you rather be an amazing DJ or a painter? Painter, hands down. And you know, that reminds me of Charlize. So if you guys follow her sketches by Charlize on Instagram, Charlize is an amazing artist. I mean, she, you know, has drawn likenesses of people and she is phenomenal. And she wants to be an EMT. She graduates from high school this year. She's gone through all the testing and everything. She's waiting for a spot to open up for training. And I know people have asked her, well, aren't you going to do anything with your art? And it's almost like a catch-22 when you go to do something like that, because I would hate for her to say, okay, I'm going to try to make this my job. And then she hates it. She grows to hate drawing. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that has happened to people. Like Bill has, over the years, he has been like, why don't you try to do something with diamond painting or cross stitch and have that be your business? And I'm like, because I would probably wind up hating it. And I don't want to hate something that has brought me immense joy. Like, no. Wait a minute, let me pause here for a second. Okay, I had to stop the video for a second to answer a question. Where was I? All right, number 8. Would you rather have no camera and travel the world, or the best camera and only travel in your home country? I would say have the best camera and only travel in the United States, because there has been so many places that I have never been in the US that would make for amazing photography. All right, number 9, would you rather be the most attractive person in your city or the richest person? Richest by far. I could buy beauty. Wow, you're getting all the secrets, right? Yeah, I could buy makeup, plastic surgery, if I really needed to fix my appearance. Yep, you can buy it. Number 10, would you rather have a best friend you could see only once a month or 10 acquaintance type friends you can see all the time? Well, it doesn't say you can't talk to that friend more than once a month. I mean, let's face it. The last time I saw Jill was at the last stitch-in New Year's Eve. Before that, it had been almost 2 years since I had seen her in person because of COVID and all that. And we also live an hour and a half away. I don't really, all of my friends are online. I don't have like any friends that live close to me, so I don't really go out very much. And I mean, I have Lacey and them, but they live in Beltsville and Columbia, so it's a good 30, 40 minutes. I mean, and there's a stitch thing at Panera this Saturday, but I can't go because I have a massage like right in the middle of the time frame. So I'm hoping to go to the next one that they're having. All right, number 11, would you rather have the ability to fly or breathe underwater? Ooh, I'd like to fly. Wouldn't that be so cool? Just to be able to say, okay, I'm going to go to the store. I'll be back. Bye. And just fly away. Number 12, would you rather have all of anything you've ever done on the internet be available to the public or never be able to use the internet again? I think I would just not use the internet again. I'm already, like, my life is already on the internet, let's face it. But, I mean, obviously not everything is on there. No, I would not, no. I don't know who would ever choose that. Number 13, would you rather live with penguins or with pandas? Penguins, they're both so cute. Well, if you're living with penguins, you're living in some cold climate. You're living in some cold, cold, cold. I don't mind cold. They live in like the Arctic. You know what I mean? So I think I would choose pandas. They're so cute and cuddly. And probably tear your face off, if you don't feed them or something. Of course you would feed them. Why would you not? All right. Number 14, would you rather have the ability to understand animals or have conversations with plants? Oh, I would love to have the ability to understand animals. I would have loved to have been able to converse with my dogs when they were alive. Right? I mean, wouldn't that be, like a Dr. Dolittle kind of thing? Although it could be overwhelming. All right, number 15, would you rather wear the same outfit for the rest of your life or eat the same food for the rest of your life? If I had to pick one of those, I would say I would wear the same outfit. That way I wouldn't even have to think about clothes. There's much more, I have more of a variety of food that I like than the clothes I have in my closet. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I would, because it didn't say like I could change up my hair and my makeup every day. And accessories. Yeah, I would take the outfit for sure because think about all the wonderful, yummy food that is out there. Number 16, would you rather discover another Earth planet close enough to go to or invent an unlimited energy source? I think I'd rather do the unlimited energy source because wouldn't that be awesome to be able to have an unlimited energy source that could power like all your stuff, right? Number 17, oh, this is a good one. Would you rather be able to hear everyone else's thoughts or have everything you think be heard out loud? Ugh, that's a tough one because you may not want to know what someone's thinking that's sitting with you because trust me, we think like, I don't know, a ridiculous amount of thoughts every day. And if you could hear everyone's thoughts, you probably would be friends with no one. You probably wouldn't be married to your spouse. Do you know what I mean? Because you think some things, let's face it. You think some things that you just don't say out loud. Right? Yeah. But if I had to choose, I would hear everyone else's thoughts because there's no way I'd want everything that I think to be said out loud. I mean, you would have to be so guarded with what you thought because it's going to be like broadcast to the world. I can't even imagine. Number 18, would you rather never have to do laundry or never have to do the dishes again? I'm going to pick laundry because I do laundry every motherfucking day. Every day! And I don't run the dishwasher every day. So I would pick laundry for sure. That would be a wonderful, wonderful thing. Number 19, would you rather only watch TV or Netflix? Well, I don't watch TV anyway. We don't have cable. We only have streaming services. Now, we have paid, since football started, we have paid for YouTube TV so we can watch football games on Sundays and we're able to watch the Super Bowl. But right after the Super Bowl, I'm going to cancel it. So, yeah, we only watch Netflix, Hulu, YouTube now. We don't even watch regular channels. Number 20, would you rather cry every time you see a dog or sneeze every time you see a cat? I'll take the sneezing. I love dogs. I don't want to cry every time I see one. And I don't see, I don't see cats that often. So I would make it my mission to avoid them. I'm allergic anyway. Okay, number 21. Would you rather have the shower temperature too hot or too cold? I feel like if it's too hot, like if you ever stepped in a shower that's been a little too hot, you would acclimate. I feel like if it was too cold, like it would just be frigid. It would literally be miserable. So I'm going to say too hot. Number 22. Would you rather have world peace or the world's trash problems solved? I'm going to say world peace only because that would eliminate like all murder, senseless murder, rapes, things, bad crimes committed against people, that kind of stuff. I'm going to say world peace for sure. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. 23. Would you rather be hated by all and loved by few, or liked by all and loved by none? Ooh. Well, I mean, I feel like, I have a lot of wonderful subscribers and everything, but people that really know me, it's a handful of people that really know me enough to love me. You know what I mean? I'm going to say hated by all and loved by few, because you can like somebody, like I like John Cusack, the actor, but you would have no one that would love you, which means you would have no boyfriend or girlfriend or spouse or nothing like that, right? All right, number 24. Would you rather own 100 dogs or 100 cats? Both of that's work. I would say dogs, though, because I'm highly allergic to cats, and probably 100 cats would, like, kill me, literally. All right, number 25. Would you rather get your dream job or travel the world? I would take my dream job, only because I'm going to be doing that for, what? You work for 30, 40 years? So I'm not traveling for 30 or 40 years. I would take the dream job, which I wouldn't even know what that would be. This channel. My dream would be to have enough views on this channel that I could do a video every day and not have to do the job that I currently do. Which is very taxing mentally. Number 26, would you rather be the villain or the hero? Well, what kind of question is that? Who's going to choose to be the villain? I'm going to choose hero. You want to be the good guy, right? Number 27, would you rather have luck in love, career, or gambling? Ooh. Obviously, I'm thinking you should be choosing love. That's a tough one. Because, man, if you have luck in gambling, you can amass a bunch of money, which means you wouldn't have to work, so you wouldn't have to worry about a career. But then you probably wouldn't have genuine love, because people that have tons and tons of money, I feel like they are always wondering if somebody is with them for their money or for them. That's a tough one. I like going in the casino, though. I know that's considered a sin in the Bible, though. It truly is. Any kind of gambling. It's so much fun, though. Okay, number 28. Would you rather receive $1 million at once or $4,000 each month for the rest of your life? I'm going to guess that $4,000 is going to equal more than $1 million. I would say $4,000 a month for the rest of your life. And it didn't say like what age you start that. Like, let me start that when I'm 18. Because that would come to more than $1 million if you lived a good old age. All right, number 29. Would you rather have a house cleaner who cleans your house for free for life, or holiday 4 times a year for the rest of your life? House cleaner, for sure. I hate cleaning. I hate all that stuff. We're going to move this over here. I hate all that. I hate cleaning so much. Luckily, with no kids or pets in the house, I don't really have to clean all that often, and I do stuff every day that keeps up with it. But yeah, cleaning, for sure. All right, number 30. Would you rather eat your favorite food for the last time or drink your favorite drink for the last time? I think I would say my drink, which I don't even know what that is. Lemonade, clearly Canadian. I haven't had that in a while. I stopped buying it because it was getting to be very expensive. I gotta put some more diamonds in the tray. A lot of black in this one. Yeah, I'm gonna say the drink though, because there's so much wonderful food out there that I would hate to not be able to partake in that. All right. Oh, this next one's a no-brainer. Would you rather be in jail for 2 months or stay in your house for 6 months? Please, wouldn't we all want to stay in our house? I would. I'll stay in my house for 6 months. We practically did that when COVID was at its height. Yeah, we all know what that's like. All right. Let's go. Number 32. Would you rather be 16 and look 30 or 30 and look 16? Oh, I would rather be 30 and look 16. Absolutely. Because at least 30, you're an adult, you can do stuff. Who wants to look 30 years old when they're 16? No, I don't think so. All right, number 33. Would you rather eat pasta or potatoes for the rest of your life? Pasta, hands down, one of my favorite foods of all time. And we are actually having spaghetti for dinner tonight. Yes. Number 34. Who makes up these questions? Would you rather cuss at someone every time they looked you in the eyes, or blow them a kiss when they looked you in the eyes? That is such a bizarre question. I can't imagine cussing at someone every time they looked me in my eyes, but blowing them a kiss would seem so ridiculous, right? But obviously that is the nicer choice. So I'm going to say that and just say, don't look me in my face so I don't have to blow you a kiss, right? Number 35, we're going to do all 50 because I'm going through these pretty quick. Would you rather take on the life, this is a long one, would you rather take on the life of a celebrity for a week and decrease your life expectancy by 6 months, or become homeless for 2 weeks and increase your expectancy by 3 months? Ooh, there's obviously pros and cons to that. The pro of like being a celebrity you would be able to appreciate that lifestyle for a week, and then you would die 6 months early. But you would also be able to appreciate what homeless people go through. That's a tough one. I'm going to say the life of a celebrity, only because, who isn't curious what it's like to have like servants and, drivers and all that stuff? right? The book I'm reading right now by Kirsten Moglin is about this woman that like marries into this family, and they're there and they have servants and everything. And she's like, I never realized how much mental energy is expended on like mundane everyday tasks that you do. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Making tea, emptying the dishwasher, emptying the trash, pulling back the bins, getting the mail, doing the bills, all of that mental energy, all of it. All right, number 36. Would you rather be stuck in time or relive the same 24 hours in a cycle? Do they mean by stuck in time like stuck in a year? I think I would choose that. I don't think I'd want to be reliving the same 24 hours over and over, although the movie Groundhog Day with Bill Murray is one of my favorite movies of all time because it's amazing what he winds up doing with that 24 hours. If you haven't seen that movie, it's an older movie. It's from the early 90s, I think. It is worth a watch because he really uses it to his advantage. And it was meant to do that, to teach him a lesson, and it does. It's such a good movie. It's one of my favorite roles that he does, and Andie MacDowell stars in it with him. She's really good too. All right, number 37. Would you rather never have a hot meal again or never have a cold drink again? Ooh. I would say hot meal. Because, man, sometimes, like, you got to have something hot, right, to eat. You would miss a cool drink, though, on a summer day. That's a tough one. I'm going to say the hot meal, though. All right, number 38. Would you rather be Spider-Man or Captain Marvel? You know, I don't keep up with that stuff. I'm going to say Spider-Man because I would love to be able to just flick a web out of my hand and climb up a building or something. What the hell am I saying right now? All right, number 39. Would you rather be sick and with the ability to heal other people but not yourself, or have the ability to heal yourself of anything? Well, I would think most people would be pretty selfish, and you would say, I would rather heal myself. And I'm going to say that only because if you're in your best health, you can help people, right? Because if you're sick, but you can, and that question, it makes me think that you would constantly be sick. Who wants that? All right, number 40, would you rather lose the ability to taste or smell? Well, what's funny is taste is all wrapped up in smell, because if you ever held your nose and tried to eat something, you can't taste it because part of tasting something is smelling it. So I'm going to say smell, I guess, because if they somehow were supernaturally able to let you taste something without smelling it, sure. That way you also wouldn't have to smell anything stinky now, would you? Number 41, would you rather only be able to go climb mountains but never go to the beach, or only go to the beach and never be able to hike or visit the mountains? I'll take the mountains, hands down. I am not a beach person. I know we go to Ocean City for our anniversary every year and we go on the beach for a few days. That is for Bill. I don't go in the water. I stay under an umbrella. I wear sunscreen. I am not like the beach person. I would much rather be hiking in the mountains. All right, number 42. Would you rather speak every language, but the language of your friend and family, oh Lord, or be able to speak only one language, but be able to communicate with your friends and family? Obviously, the second one. If you could speak every language in the world, but you could never communicate with your friends and family, what's the point of that? Yeah, I'll take speaking only English because I only know how to speak one language. I'll take that and being able to talk to everybody. Number 43, would you rather have great long-term memory and bad short-term memory, or great short-term memory and bad long-term memory? Ooh. I would say good short-term memory, only because I think you would be able to remember how to do things more, right? I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, long-term memory, there's stuff I'd like to forget that I've done in my past. So let's get rid of that. Right? All right, number 44. Would you rather get 50 cents every time you fell or 0.001 cent every step you walked? I'll take the 0.001 cent. Have you guys seen that movie Office Space? So in one little facet of that movie is they devised this, it's like a virus where like 0.001 cent is siphoned off of every bank transaction this company does, and it's put into a separate account, and it winds up amassing a large amount of money. So those little, imagine how many steps, I mean, and you could really like rack it up if you were someone that did like 10, 12,000 steps a day. I'll take that. Absolutely. All right, number 45. Would you rather go viral for one of the most feared, embarrassing moments that you never wanted to be public, or spend 5 years working to become popular on the internet? I'll spend the 5 years. I mean, let's look at this. I've been doing this channel. This is my 7th year doing it. July is 7 years doing it. I mean, it wasn't, the point wasn't to become popular, but I have in a sense. So yeah, I would rather do that. All right, number 46. Would you rather open a letter with how your life will go or not open it? Okay, so I read a book, something about that. If you opened the letter, you're going to change the course of your life. It's almost like the butterfly effect, that movie with Ashton Kutcher. If you knew how your life was going to go, you would change the course of it because you would be doing things differently, knowing what you know. I don't think I'd want to know. I wouldn't want to open the letter. And if you open a letter like that, you're not trusting in God's plan either, because He's got the plan, right? That's, if you are a Christian and you believe in God, that's what you believe. That He has the plan for our life already mapped out. All right, number 47. Would you rather parachute from a plane or scuba dive to the bottom of the barrier reef? I would say I would take the parachute. I have been paragliding. Is that what it's called? We did it in Ocean City, and we went up 800 feet. That was pretty high. We also, on our very first cruise, we did an excursion where we tried to do snorkeling, and it was the most awful experience of my life. I literally felt like I was drowning. There's no way I'd be scuba diving to the bottom of anything. No. Number 48. Here's a good one. Would you rather read your partner's diary or read their text messages? I would say their diary, because you're putting your deepest thoughts, at least how a normal diary is, right? You're putting your deepest thoughts in a diary that you're not putting in a text message to someone. I don't know. That's a toughie. I'm going to say the diary, though. I mean, I figure the journal that I'm currently writing in, someday someone's going to be able to read that. My sister, Bill, somebody. All right, number 49, we're almost done here. Would you rather be artistically talented but not able to read, or academically talented and not understand art? Please, the academically talented. I can't imagine not being able to read. No. And the last one, would you rather have your whole life live streamed on camera or not have the ability to upload anything about yourself online? I'll take that. Who the hell wants their whole life live streamed? No. No, no, no. So I would just be this obscure, eccentric hermit, and you would not know anything about me. Okay, so the next ones, we'll have to do these another day. I'll have to save this. There are some hard ones. There are funny questions. There's a lot of questions on here. Whole lot. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this paint with me, and I did get some done. I did get some done. So my aim today is I want to finish the rest of this black at least, and then move on to the next colors. So as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.